I'm back, baby. And today I'm going to be talking a little bit about just what's been going on. So my last video, I gave a very small little hint about what had happened to me. And in the description, I wrote a little bit more. But I want to give some more context on that today and just kind of explain what the hell's going on. I feel that what I've been going through over the past few months maybe potentially could help a lot of people. And originally, that's really why I set up my YouTube channel in the first place. And I want to get back to creating more content. Don't worry about scripting long videos and all this sort of stuff and planning it ages. I just want to be able to pick up the camera and record and speak to you guys. If you've been following me on Instagram for the past few months, you're going to know what's going on. But it's been a very, very challenging 2024 for me and for my family. As someone that runs multiple businesses, I have a lot of projects going on. I have a lot of clients, got a lot of people that rely on me. It's been genuinely really, really, very hard. And it's really put into perspective how easy I had it, a few years ago with maybe less responsibilities. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that September last year, I had a daughter, which has been incredible. However, that has also been really hard because of sleep. My focus really since September has been to make sure that my partner and my daughter have what they need to be able to thrive. And that's been really hard because sleep has been a massive problem. Getting enough sleep, as many parents, new parents will know, is near on impossible. We ended up getting a sleep trainer and even a maternity nurse to come and live with us to give us some respite. And that did actually help quite a lot. And that just goes to show the power of having the experts come in and just help you and tell you what you're doing and tell you where you're going wrong. That's one thing that's been an absolute priority for me. And that's why I set my businesses up in the first place, is so that I could take time off when I eventually did have a family and I didn't have to worry about, when the next paycheck was coming in. The plan was that when 2024 came around, to really kick back into gear, put a little bit more focus on work and the projects that I'd maybe put off for the past few months. And in the third week of January, we did the SellerPro Awards event, which was just incredible. We'd been planning that for months. We had loads of partners sponsor the event. We gave out a ton of awards, which you would have seen on the last video. We created the 1 million club. We created the 1 million club award, which is just incredible. Each of these shards represent the first 10K, first 100K, first a million, because the 100K one, the 10K ones, are stainless steel. The 100K ones are black. So it's a nice representation of that. A few days later, my life completely changed. My brother was going into hospital for a routine procedure. And when they did some of the initial tests on him, they realized something was wrong. So they kept him in to do some more tests to figure out what was going on with his heart. I went there the next day and I saw him. He was in a lot of pain. He was really struggling. It was horrible to see him like that. I left that evening. I said I loved him. I went to go back the next day, and 5 minutes before I arrived, he died. It happened so quickly. No one saw this coming. This was, as you can tell, very painful. And it's still, extremely painful to talk about it. But through doing things like this and sharing what's been going on, I feel that I can help heal myself. When you have a lot of responsibilities, lots of businesses, lots of clients, family, you have to be really strong for them. And there's not a lot of time for grief. So it still hits me really, really hard today. Just talking about this is very, very challenging. And I obviously didn't want to record this because I knew that this would be how I'd react. But what has been amazing is the level of support that me and my family have had from people that are very close to us, friends, other family, even members of the academy have been, so good and supportive. Having that support has obviously, it's just meant the world. It's meant so much. But there's been a lot of people that have reached out from afar, from people I haven't spoke to in years, some people that I really didn't think would reach out or care. So what I'm trying to say is I want to thank everybody that did do that in their own way, because it did make a positive impact. What I would love to do this year is to set up some charity events to raise money. As and when I do those, I would love to share that with you guys on YouTube and on socials to, you know, get participation and help other people out that may be in the same position that I'm in right now, or potentially we can prevent this from happening from other people, because from what we understand, it was preventable if there was more knowledge and expertise around it. So let's move on from that topic and let's talk about kind of happier things. Going forward in 2024, this is kind of what it looks like for me. So I've been doing a lot of work, which you would have seen on YouTube previously, about new brands and new products and all that sort of stuff, which is always good. And as such, I've got some more joint ventures that are coming up this year. So a lot of my focus and a lot of my time is actually spent on Amazon. It's on building brands. That creation stage, I absolutely love. Similarly, creating content that is congruent with what I want to make is something that I do enjoy as well. So I want to do more of that this year. And then with the SellerPro Academy, then what we did over the past year or so is basically wind back our promotion. We wound back the amount of people we were enrolling, because I knew that I was going to have a baby and I didn't want to have as much of my time spent there. However, now we're 7 months into me being a father. I've been able to sort myself out and you know, get sleep a little bit better, get all my ducks in a row, and we are kicking things off with a live event. Or a live online event rather. So this is going to be called the 2024 Freedom Event, and it's going to be on the 9th of May at 7:30 UK time. I haven't done one of these in like 2 years, maybe even longer. And there's so much stuff that we've learned over the past few years helping our clients and looking at the strategies that really, really do work. It's about time that we updated this for all of you guys. So if you want to be able to join that, I'm going to put a link in the description and you can register for that live event. It's a one-time thing. It's not something I'm doing again. It's just so we can set the baseline of this is what's working right now if you want to get started on Amazon. And as I'm coming back with a bang, then I have got a massive giveaway. We're giving away over £10,000 worth of goodies to one person that turns up and stays for the event. What I did was approach a lot of the partners that we work with on a daily basis. So Helium 10, for example, they're gifting a whole year's platinum plan to one person. That's nearly worth £1,000 just by itself. Our corporate lawyers are giving 6 months worth of legal advice, and we're getting a free trademark, a free product inspection, free 3D render, 3 images for Amazon, so that someone, one lucky person, can essentially have a free ride to creating their business on Amazon. All they need is the money for stock, and that's it. I'm really excited to say that we're going to be giving away 1 year's access to the SellerPro Academy and 12 months support with that as well. That support comes with access to my phone. So you can send me voice notes, you can send me text messages. So when those little niggling questions come up, you get directly to me. On that call, we will have an offer to join the Academy. You don't have to stay for that, but if you want to, I promise you it's going to be good. And then coming to kind of October time, what we're thinking about doing from the Academy point of view is to organize a trip to Canton Fair in China. So this is going to be in the October spring event. And likely we'll do this in partnership with Signify Global Product Sourcing. I was planning to go in April, but of course what happened at the beginning of the year really just didn't make that possible. If you are currently studying and you think maybe this is going to be applicable to me, just send me a message on Instagram and I'll just save your details for when we start actually organizing that. And then as we go through to Q4, it's going to be all about Amazon. We've got some more products coming out in a few different brands, so obviously a lot of the focus is going to be there for the months leading up to that as well. What I'd like to do is take you on that journey and share what's going on, how it's going, like the olden days, like the back in the olden days where I just used to be able to pick up a camera, start recording and see where it goes. For now, that's going to be it. So make sure you are subscribed and remember, you're just one product away. Bye-bye.